Good morning, Marist. I'm Lena.
And I'm Irene.
We've got an exciting show for you this week.
So many things have been odd lately.
Strange, you might say.
Oh well, I suppose Marist has seen strange.
Caleb Cahill, 30 weeks.
Reed McMichael, 6 years.
Parks Kaiser, 8 years.
Forest Bree Soccer, 10 years.
Kimball Caldwell, 5 years.
What's your favorite memory?
Beating Pius sophomore year.
We'll go qualifying for state this year.
My favorite wrestling memory was pranking our counselor at UTC wrestling camp by convincing him that we put balding stuff in Charlie Sutter's shampoo.
My favorite memory is beating Pius sophomore year and going to state.
My favorite memory was getting my first pin this Saturday.
What's your favorite move?
My favorite move is probably a headlock.
Pancake.
Either an oil check or an around the world.
Lat drop.
The helicopter.
Who is your dream wrestling opponent?
My name is Caleb Cahill, and
Special feature, what sport do you miss playing the most that you quit?
Wrestling. Thanks, Weow.
Hey, Irene, what do you know about lacrosse?
Not much, except that getting hit by one of the lacrosse balls hurts a lot.
Speaking from experience?
You could say that.
Well, obviously, we're not the experts.
Obviously.
That's all right. Mills Chambliss can give us an update on what the lacrosse team has been up to.
Take it away, Mills.
The varsity boys lacrosse team looks to repeat the success of last year and win another state title. The team only graduated 2 starting seniors in Mason Firestone on the faceoff and Pearson Foy at defense. On the offensive side, however, the team doesn't lose a single starter, which means they will look to be putting up a ton of points this season. On the defensive side, Braden Wise has transferred to Culver Academy and Jude Remmert tore his ACL in the summer, which means they lose 3 starting long poles, but Coach Bazemore is confident in the team's depth with players like Luke Romano.
Nothing we can't bounce back from. It just takes more planning and coordination on our side and really getting back in the lab this preseason with these guys in the next coming months.
So how is the team going to have to adjust with defensive star Jude Remmert and Braden Wise as Wise transfers to Culver and Jude goes down with an ACL tear?
Yeah, I mean, I just mentioned Foy was a big piece of that defense, and those other 2 guys, Braden and Jude, were huge assets to us last year in that playoff push. Both great defensemen in their own rights, very special and talented players, and it sucks to have them down and have Braden transfer out. But again, it's kind of, our other philosophy is the next man up, and, we got some depth at the pole position. It's just going to be a question of who steps up this offseason and who kind of fills those gaps. Well, that's a big hole we got this year returning is the close defensive spot.
Last year, the defense never gave up more than 9 points in a game, proving to be one of the most dominant defenses in the state. This year, the offense will have to take a big step up to lead this team back to the championship. Players like Bobby Peters, Cullen O'Leary, and Vince Fiore will need to have another All-State worthy season. The seniors of this team, like Bobby Peters, Alex Kreitzer, and Banks Bartell, have been pushing this team all offseason to put the work in and get better together.
Mills Chambliss, Marist Sports, Brookhaven.
Thanks, Mills.
And now to hear about the rest of our winter sports, here's Emmy Langley with this week's sports report.
What's up, Marist? My name is Emmy, and this is this week's sports report. We're coming off of a busy few weeks, so let's get right into it. Wrestling is coming off an undefeated senior night against Holy Innocents last week, and they had their region qualifiers last weekend, finishing second out of 9 teams. They have Team State this upcoming weekend, and they'll begin to prepare for the individual state in the next few weeks. Good luck, boys. Diving into swimming, the state championships are rapidly approaching, and the swimmers are trying to make their cuts as the date approaches. This past Tuesday night, both the girls and boys teams beat Chambly with scores of 160 to 151 and 194 to 121 respectively. Congrats and good luck to the swimmers. Over on the courts, the girls basketball team is currently 9-0 in region play after their 98-16 win over Clarkston, and they had an 80-point win over Druid Hills. The boys have been regaining momentum, winning their last 5 games with a 74-20 win over Druid Hills on Tuesday. Both teams face another region opponent in North Springs tonight, so good luck to both teams. That's all for this week, Marist. Once again, I'm Emmy, and this has been your weekly sports report.
Thanks, Emmy.
I can't wait for this weekend.
I know, right? School's been crazy recently.
And we have a long weekend with Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
True. And we have an assembly about this day of honoring him on Friday.
There will be a few guests at the assembly tomorrow who are all Marist alums.
And here they are.
I'm Erin Rogers. I graduated in 2008. I am currently a reporter at WSB TV. I have been doing broadcasts for the past 15 years. Started in Mr. McGraham's Blue and Gold, so that kind of got me on this path, and I'm happy to be back talking to all of the current students because Marist is really what and where I started growing into the person I am now.
Hey everyone, my name is Jack Markwalter, Marist class of 2013, graduated from University of Notre Dame in 2017. I'm currently one of the co-founders at Viva Finance, which is a fast-growing financial technology startup headquartered here in Atlanta, Georgia. Started it with my brother, who also went to Marist and is going to be at this assembly as well. I'm very excited to come back to Marist just because Marist was so formative in really creating the person who I am today and really encouraged me to get out and do service out in the community, which allowed us to really learn about some of the problems that we're solving at Viva Finance. So excited to be back here.
My name is Hodges Markwalter. I'm co-founder and chief revenue officer at Viva Finance. I graduated Marist in 2014. This was the year that Kurt Gymnasium became the Ivy Center. Is that correct?
Ivy Street Center, yep.
Ivy Street Center, that's right. We had that for our graduation day, but we had the opportunity to enjoy Kurt before then, which we all loved. I am coming back to Marist because Marist, Jack used a good word, it was so formative. It was challenging, really hard, and really instilled discipline, but it was also so much fun. And I thought that, you know, it really prepared me for college and life beyond schooling. And so just so excited to pass it forward, talk about some of the lessons learned there and how that's prepared me for my professional career.
So hello, everyone. My name is April Ruffin Willis, Dr. April Ruffin Willis, and I guess I'm the senior person here. I graduated, let's see, from high school in '95. And then I went to the University of Georgia, which I finished in '99, and then Medical College of Georgia, which was, I've got all these dates, I can't keep them straight. So after Medical College of Georgia, I then did my training in North Carolina in obstetrics and gynecology. And so I'm a gynecologist working in the Atlanta area. And I'm so excited to come back to Marist. Like everyone else has said, I mean, it was just so important in making me into who I am today. And coming back to Marist really feels like coming back home, just because, you know, I loved all my time there, all my teachers, all the students, the staff. It just really played a big role in helping me become who I am today.
Hello, everyone. I'm DC Coleman II. I'm a current 6-year dual degree student at Morehouse College and Georgia Institute of Technology, majoring in material science and engineering and applied physics. Now I'm a student, but a former graduate of Marist class of 2020, and I'm looking forward to come back and speaking to you all. Giving back is sort of in my nature, and I'm definitely going to enjoy our panel this upcoming week. Can't wait to see y'all soon.
Chuck Oslander, class of 1990. I'm a judge in Athens, Georgia. I just really look forward to learning what has changed since I was there in 1990 and what's more consistent, and learning from these other panelists. So thank you for inviting me.
Well, that's all for this week, Marist. Birthday shout out goes to Zoe Gottschalk.
Happy birthday!
And of course, we can't forget.
This week's poll is cooking or baking?
Either one sounds good to me. I just like food.
Once again, I'm Irene.
And I'm Lena.
And we'll see you next time.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, week, your month, even your year.